Overwatch in-depth review. Bastion. Anyway, Bastion is one of the hardest heroes to, take out when it comes to a person which is experienced with him. His health and base stats, his health is 200, his armor is 100, and take note that armor takes less damage from bullets than ever. His tank stats are 200 health and 250 armor. The game version of the difficulty is 1 star, obviously. Anyway, let's get on to the abilities and weapons. The recon configuration gives you a little bit of an assault rifle for a hand, and you either do the left click or the right trigger, or I think it's R2, and the ammo is 20, damage per shot is 6 to 20, it falls off on the range. Headshot damage is 12 to 40, it also falls off of range. Rate of fire is 8 rounds per second, which is kind of low. Reload time is 1.5 seconds. In recon mode, Bastion is fully mobile, outfitted with a submachine gun which fires steady bursts of bullets at medium range. This is at least good enough to survive while moving around. And then you have the big gun, the configuration Sentry. You do the same firing mode, you just gotta activate it by using the reconfigure, which is the left bumper. But anyway, back to the huge minigun he gets on configuration Sentry. He gets 200 ammo. Damage per shot is 4 to 15, falls off of distance. Headshot damage is 8 to 30, basically doubles, falls off with distance. The rate of fire is 30 rounds per second, which is pretty high fire rate there. And reload time is 2 seconds. In Sentry mode, Bastion is a Sentry powerhouse, equipped with a huge minigun, capable of burning out just everything with a lot of lead. The gun's aim can be walked across multiple targets, dealing devastating damage on short to medium range. Take note that I just did not say long range, because there's one small counter that Widowmaker and Hanzo can do. Since this is an automatic weapon, it can spread after a distance, kind of like a shotgun does, only that it does 1 bullet at a time. So basically, it goes spreading so much that it can barely hit anything at Widowmaker and Hanzo long range, and even Anna, I think. Then reconfigure, which is pretty easy. Recon to Sentry is 1.5 seconds, and Sentry to Recon is 0.5 seconds. Ability, it reloads your weapon even after you shot it a little bit. Press the switch between configurations, obvious enough. Self-repair, heal per second is 25% of total health per second. The cooldown is instant, so basically this guy can just weld himself back together. And then his ult configuration, Tank. The hotkey is either Q or Y, or triangle, I think, I'm not sure. I don't even know if they got this game on PS4. Cast time is 1 second. The armor he gets is obviously 150 more than the usual. Unlimited, no reload. Rate of fire is 1 cannon per second, and damage per shot is 250 for direct hit. Splash damage falls off distance. Splash range is 4 meters. Self damage is up to 35 self damage possible per shot. Passive ultimate charge is 33 per second. Total charge time is 300 seconds. On hit, ultimate charge is 1% per non-headshot and 2% headshot. Same for Sentry mode. In tank mode, he gets huge treads and a powerful large cannon, and this cannon has explosive shells. makes a pretty big thing to do on the payload. Um, anyway, the tips for using this guy, well, as the way I'm using it here is the way everybody's using it. The easy way. Sit in the corner and just spray everybody. But then comes the little bit more towards esports way. They do the same thing, it's just change spots very quick, and like not very quickly, but very frequently. Like go on top of over there, go down here, go on top of the payload for a little bit, go with Rienhardt, and just keep hopping around the map, because with Bastion, you always want to keep that element of surprise. But anyway, smack that like button, hit the sub, drop the comment, and I'll see you guys later.